everybody, and welcome back to the Baker's Dozen Challenge here on Calmlands. Challenge created by Rusty Money Gaming. So we are back here for another episode, and I thought today the weather is pretty poor at the moment, but it should be brightening up later on. So I thought I'd give you a little rundown of what's been going on. So in the yard here, just sort of tried to get some sort of storage for our vehicles and bits of equipment. Got myself the John Deere seeder here. This one's a 6-meter seeder, so this kind of makes life slightly easier. So the fertilizer spreader, this is the 6-ton spreader, I think it is. Remember what one that is, but yeah, that's pretty good, that spreader. If you want a spreader that will last a fair number of fields before it even gets nearly empty, then I would recommend something along that lines. So we'll jump in the tractor here and we shall take a trip down and see what's going on down below. So I hope everybody's doing well. Glad to be back, getting some recordings done again for all you lovely viewers. So here at the greenhouse, I've just got the lettuce growing at the moment. I will undecided on what donut factory I want to use, but other than that, nothing really much has changed here. Over at the cow barn, this cow barn will be going. Just waiting to get these cows, some of these cows moved over, but I want to at least get a good amount of milk and slurry in here first and get them moved up to the new pen up at plot number 1, which I'll show you in a little while. Put another shed here, and I got myself the swather, which is an amazing tool, and the I don't remember what this thing is. What is this called again? Tether, that's it. And Rusty Money was actually showing us how we can use both the grass cutter header and the swather at the same time, which I used off camera. Down here we've got a field of sugar beets, so this will be the start. I'll need to get obviously the sugar mill. So that's what's all been happening down at the yard at the moment. So we'll take a trip up to, we'll actually take a trip down the way actually. So we'll go down across the bridge here and we shall see what's been going on across the water. I've got some of the debt paid off. I think there's 135,000 left to go, so doing quite a few bits off camera just until I got the time to get some more recording done. So here we have the Byron's biogas plant, which is pretty loud, so I'll stand over here. So yeah, this is Byron's biogas plant, and we should have some production happening in there. We don't have anything in the fermenting silo, and the silo just finished, so we've got 83,000 litres of digestate. Just put the electric charge and methane onto selling just to get some income, because I'm not really going to be using any of that in this challenge. But apart from that, that's needing to be sold. So over here we had the 2 separate fields. I've actually blended them into or merged them into one giant field, and this one is full of oats, so that's going to be the start of our flour production. So I'll need to get the flour mill. I'm undecided on what flour mill I want to use, but I have an idea what sugar mill I want to use, which I'll show you guys in a little bit. But the flour mill or grain mill, I'm thinking the old windmill. So we've got 87,000 in the bank, so I mean I could go ahead and buy that, but I want to actually get some of the items and ingredients first. As I say, it'll be a little bit of a tour today on what's been going on, just a quick catch up on where I am, where I stand on this challenge. Think I'm on episode 6 with this video. I can't remember 100%, but we did have a sell point here which I managed to get rid of. I'll explain all in a moment. And here we have, this is Smoke's Slurry Yard. So here we have Smoke's Slurry. So this is going to be where the digestate's going to go to get us a bit of income. I'm still trying to get that header from the swather across the water, but I can't seem to find a low loader low enough to drop the header onto to get it across the bridge, because we cannot get it across that bridge. So the idea is, if I can't seem to get a way to get across the water, then what I'll do is I'll just buy a small field, or a field within this area over here. These are quite expensive, these larger ones. These are 179,000. These smaller ones, so 91. We got one up here, 92. So we've got options. Just undecided on how I want to do it, because I want to carry on cutting the grass on this section here and get some extra for the fermenting silo to then put into the biogas plant and then into the slurry yard. So that's the kind of two new sell points and productions. So the idea I had here was my sugar mill was going to go on plot 40, which it's meant to anyway, the building that I had here. So if we go into the animals productions, factories, and we go across, there's an old one along here somewhere which I'm really taking on. See, there's the old grain mill. I was going to use that to start doing the flour, and just along from that somewhere here is, there it is, the sugar mill. Now I was thinking of I would need to obviously use the place anything tool, so I was thinking of putting it somewhere here, kind of like a little drive through into it, which would be quite cool. I think that'd be quite cool if I put it somewhere there, just away from the edge of the road a bit. So that's the kind of idea I've got for the sugar mill. And the grain mill, I'm thinking I'll put over at the other plot with the biogas plant, due to the fact that it'll be a bit closer to put my oats into to start the productions for that. So we shall now head all the way up to the top of the map at plot 1, where I have changed a couple of bits. Quite strange to have a bit of snow in May. I don't actually like doing any field work and stuff in the snow. I remember in FS19 it refused to allow you to do any ploughing or any kind of field work. So I'm just kind of going with that same kind of scenario. But if I can get a low loader to get that swather header across here, I'd be delighted. But up until now I haven't found one that's compatible or low enough to do it. But if anybody's got any suggestions into an actual low loader that they know will work, I'm open to suggestions. Excuse me. So I did have on plot 1 up here, I did have the pallet storage facility. I kind of went off that idea. The whole running back and forth and filling it up and then having to go all the way up and down, up and down. So I've decided to change the way that this area is up here, which we shall see very shortly. I was planning on trying to buy some area with trees to cut down to bring in some income, but until I get a steady flow of income, it's going to be a hoo and a ha, really. So up here at plot 1, I've actually put in another small field down the bottom here to take up some of this plot of unused land here. And that is wheat that's growing there, and the reason wheat is growing there will become apparent when we get up over the brow of the hill. I actually put a pathway around the back. Should be around here somewhere. Here it is. Without sliding everywhere. So up here we have the cow barn, which I've put some of the cows in. So some of the cows have moved up here. So basically our operation for animals is going to be up here. I also bought myself a little skid steer here. The Massey Ferguson skid steer. I actually really like this one. It's a really neat little mod, that one. I'm gonna have to get a bucket to get rid of the manure that's in here, so that's an investment for another day. And also over here, which is why we're growing the wheat, over here is the chicken pen. So it's quite a large one. It holds 360 chickens. Try and find that one, which is these ones here. They're only 15 grand a piece. I mean, I could potentially flatten some land and put another one in, but realistically I would really like to try and get another cow pasture or a cow barn, so I could cut some of these trees back and we could take it from there, possibly. We'll see how things go. But what I'll probably do with the money I have is I'll probably just buy a few bags of wheat to feed the chickens, just to get them started, so I can get some chickens on the go, which I could probably just buy them just now because it won't do any harm. Don't really want to start with the young ones. I want to kind of get off the bat here with some fresh ones. So with 3,300 for 60, shouldn't take too long for them to reproduce. So that's them all settled. They're going to be wanting fed, so I'll probably do that off camera. So pretty much how we're sitting at the moment, guys. As I say, I've done a fair bit off camera just to try and just get ahead of the game here. So, you know, I don't want to fall too far behind with these challenges, because I'm really enjoying this challenge, and also my Riverview Farms roleplay story, kind of story roleplay. So I'm really enjoying doing that. There's also another challenge out that I'm really interested in. I've actually started, which is the Zero to Hero challenge, which is another challenge that was created by Rusty Money Gaming and Bruce's Gaming. So yeah, a big shout out to both of them. I'll put their links in the description below on this video, so you can go and check them out. Please go ahead and show them some love. and don't forget to drop a like on this video if you enjoyed what you see, and don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell, and share the video with your friends and family. So as I say, down here with the cows, I really don't want to move them now because I've got so much. All of this will possibly make its way up to the top. The transportation of the cows, I'd like to try and get... I did not even know that I left that there. I want to really try and get this filled with milk and see how we get on there. We're a long way away from that and slurry, so I can get that to the slurry yard, get that sold. So yeah, that's the tour at the moment, guys, and that's where we are sitting at. So hopefully you enjoyed the video, and as I say, please drop a like on the video and drop me a nice tasty comment in the comment section below. Give me your constructive criticism on how you think I plan to do things and how you think I've progressed so far. So yeah, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're notified of all my uploads. And I should hopefully get one video out a week due to starting the new challenge of the 0 to Hero. So hopefully I'll get a video out, 3 videos in total, from one of each, from each challenge I'm doing. Hopefully keep you guys all entertained, and that's the weather changing now for the better. So yeah, with that, guys, I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon or evening, and whatever you have planned, and hopefully the weather holds out for you all, and I wish you all the best and stay safe. Bye for now.